Local news in the news, Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger is set to finalize the vote count in the state of Georgia as the manual recount of roughly 5 million ballots validate the initial results of the statewide election, which shows that Biden received 12,284 more votes than President Donald Trump. Only Arizona, where roughly 11,000 votes separate the two candidates, closer across the United States. After Raffensperger certifies the vote sometime today, the next step is for Georgia Governor Brian Kemp to certify the 16 electoral votes by 5 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Still, there could be another recount next week. Under Georgia state law, candidates have the right to request a machine recount after certification if they lost by less than 0.5%. Trump's trailing Biden by about 0.3% here in the state of Georgia. Cost of the recount would be paid by the taxpayers. Trump and his supporters continue to attack the Georgia Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, also have singled out Governor Brian Kemp, criticizing both, saying the election was stolen. Here in Wayne County, the recount was conducted Monday through Wednesday, and the vote count on the recount the same on election night. WIFO talked with probate judge Tammy Thornton about the recount here in Wayne County. She says the totals remain exactly the same.
They did, Bob. Everything was exactly the same. I don't even have to recertify my election. It's all the same, and I've already reported it to the state.
This process began Monday, went all the way to Wednesday. A lot of volunteers. They had representatives from both local parties, Democratic, Republican Party, overseeing the event. So just tell us how that went.
Really good. I had poll workers here. Most of those were on the review panel that I had processing absentee ballots before. Also, I had party representatives. They were great, both parties, Republican and the Democrat. They even had to jump in there and help a couple of times. Beverly Leapart and John Stanton, both were willing to help. Everybody's just coming together. The most common question among the parties was, did we have Republican and Democrats at every table reviewing it? We did not. We just come together as a group. And, you don't register with a party in Georgia, so I don't know my poll workers' party affiliation, but everybody just kind of puts that aside and just does a great job. I couldn't be more pleased with the job that everyone did.
You have to be pleased the way it turned out because other parts of the state are having problems. Some are finding votes that weren't counted, so the fact that it came out exactly the same, you have to be pleased with that.
Very pleased, Bob. When you go into a recount, you never know what you're going to find because every time you count ballots, things can change. But I was very pleased with the outcome. It's a tedious process. We've been through a lot this entire year with elections, and I'm glad that we had this behind us, and we're moving forward to the runoff. I've already ordered the ballots, the paper ballots to be mailed out, and we're excited and ready to go and complete this election cycle.
Okay, Tammy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob.
And once again, those comments of probate judge Tammy Thornton. Wayne County voters now get ready for the 2 U.S. Senate seat runoffs, with early voting to begin on December the 14th. All eyes are on Georgia with the 2 runoffs for those Senate seats in Washington, D.C. At last report, $500 million with a B will be spent in advertising dollars as the Democratic and Republican parties seek to win those 2 seats to decide the power struggle in Washington, D.C. More than $145 million worth of TV ads has already been booked through January 5th, including a huge $19 million ad buy reserved by John Ossoff's campaign on Wednesday. And all about $76 million has been reserved in the race for U.S. Senator Kelly Loeffler's seat, and roughly $70 million in Senator David Perdue's contest against John Ossoff. More outside money is pouring in, including NBA star LeBron James, that his advocacy group, More Than a Vote, will remain active and pour millions of dollars into the 2 Democratic candidates' campaign here in the state of Georgia. Vice President Mike Pence in Georgia today for a bus tour to campaign for Loeffler and Perdue. It's a one-day blitz with stops in Canton, Georgia, and Gainesville, Georgia, about an hour northeast of Atlanta. Runoffs again both set for January 5th here in the state of Georgia. Once again, early voting will begin on December the 14th. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, this Sunday at 2 p.m., the Neesmith family is conducting an outdoor funeral for longtime businessman Martin Neesmith, who passed away Tuesday this week at his home on Shellman's Bluff. The funeral is an outdoor ceremony at the Sapelo Hammock Golf Club at 1354 Marshview Drive, Shellman Bluff. Family welcomes all who feel comfortable attending the outdoor event. Martin Neesmith was 72 years of age. The Joyner Anderson Funeral Home of Statesboro is in charge of all the arrangements. Thanksgiving holiday right around the corner. To ease Thanksgiving traffic congestion statewide, Georgia DOT announced this week the suspension of construction-related lane closures on heavily traveled interstate highways and state routes from 6 a.m. Wednesday, November 25th, to 5 a.m. Monday, November 30th. Statewide lane restrictions help to reduce traffic congestion during the Thanksgiving holiday. They state similar restrictions will be in place for Christmas and New Year's. The DOT State Construction
Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects.
Safer and less congested roadway, we're limiting construction-related lane closures. Although traffic volumes were down earlier this year due to COVID-19, unfortunately, fatalities on the roadways have been up. He urges drivers to watch your speed, put down your cell phones, be alert, make sure you and your passengers buckle up. The state, let's make this a happy Thanksgiving for all. While the road closures will be suspended, the department reminds travelers to exercise caution as crews may still work their highways and safety concerns may require some long-term lane closures to remain in place. In addition, incident management or emergency maintenance-related lane closures could become necessary at any time on any route. For up-to-date information about travel conditions on Georgia's interstates and state routes, call 511 or visit www.511georgia.org before heading out. 511 is a free service that provides real-time statewide information on Georgia interstates and state routes, including traffic conditions, incidents, lane closures, and delays due to inclement weather 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news, couple of events to tell you about. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce is presenting its first annual Let It Glow competition. The entry is free. Deadline enters December 4th. Must be decorated by December 11th to be judged. Entry forms are available at the Chamber. Maps will be available December 11th via Facebook, Chamber website, and pickup at the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. Again, they state there's nothing better than seeing thousands of twinkling lights on a cold, frosty night. They should join them in this holiday season by beautifying your home or business in the first annual Let It Glow competition. Prizes will be awarded, but again, entry is free. But the deadline to enter is December the 4th. City of Odom is having a bingo event at the Odom City Gym located across from Odom Elementary School on Thursday, December 3rd. Doors open at 6. Bingo starts at 7. 5 rounds of bingo will be played. Again, it's $5 for all rounds. Additional cards can be purchased for $1 per card. Several prizes will include Visa gift cards ranging from $25, $50, $100, $150, $200 door prizes as well. And bring the entire family, including the kids. Kid door prizes, 13 under, includes a $10 Walmart gift cards. 5 will be given away. Lemonade and tea along with popcorn and cookies will be provided as well. If you need more information, call Odom City Hall at 586-2211. But again, the event's set for Thursday, December 3rd at the Odom City Gym. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.